Hey guys, this is NiFeR. This is my second episode for my tutorial on teaching you guys how to motion track. So we last left off when we finished saving our projects and exporting our cameras, and we saved it in our one folder with all our frames in there. So what you want to do now is just you want to open the scene 1 or the C4D file, and this would open your Cinema 4D. And should have like the camera path and all that because Boju did that. And there should be like it should look weird at first, like there's a ton of like black dots and all that. It looks weird. So after this loads, this thing should pop up. You want to make the scale to 5 and make the thing in inches. So then you click OK, make sure all this is the same. Just click OK. And you're like, what the hell is going on right now? So you wanna see this little gray little line right here. You wanna drag the arrow to the end. So this like extends the timeline right here to the length of your gameplay or clip. So as you can see, if I scrub along, it follows the camera path of my gameplay, but there's no background. So what you want to do is you want to click twice here to make a new material, or just click create new material, either one. You want to open this by clicking it twice, and this is your material. You want to uncheck specular right here. You don't want that. You want to make sure you click on color, make sure that's highlighted, and you want to click this little bar or the 3 dots. They both work, and then it should pop up with this window. You want to click your first frame, the Z underscore blah 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 blah. Wait, it's the wrong one. This might come back home one. Then you want to click the Z underscore 00000. You want to click that one, and it should come up over here, but it's a still image. So you want to click the bar again with the name. Then you want to click animation at the top and click calculate. Should calculate all your frames, so it's like an animated material. So you want to click and hold over here and click background. Just let go. You want to drag your material down here to your background. Just make sure it's a down arrow, and it should go in the background. So now whenever you scrub along the timeline, it should match with your thing, as you can see. So now what you want to do is you want to insert a text. There's 2 ways, or at least I know 2 ways, but the best way to do it is click MoGraph and MoText. This inserts your text at your X, Y, and Z axis. After it pops up, it takes some time to pop up. There we go. As you can see, it's really big, so you want to change your tools over here to the scaling tool. Now you can either use the axis or just click anywhere in this little box. As you can see right here, this little box, you can just like drag it down or up. It all works the same way. So I'm gonna make it like at least that big. Now you wanna click on your text on the right, so it makes it so it shows all your information down here. You wanna change your text to whatever. I'm just gonna say NiFeR. There we go. So now it updated to say NiFeR. Now I'm gonna change my font because this font I really don't like. I don't think anyone likes this font. So now I have a ton of fonts, so it takes a long time to load. I suggest, if you don't have any fonts installed to your computer, or at least any third-party fonts, I suggest you go to dafont.com, dafont.com, and install a one that you like. Make sure it's like really like clear and solid. I'll explain what that, or show you what that looks like after. See, I have a ton of fonts, so it's like not responding. It takes a long time to load, so please excuse that. So now it loaded. As you can see, I have a lot of fonts, so I'm gonna choose a font that I like. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Flip it up. I like this font right here. So I'm gonna choose this one, and I'm gonna rotate it with the rotation tool. I'm gonna make it face my direction on the first frame. This is the timeline where your animations are and how far your camera goes. Just keep in mind that these tools up here, if you move them around like that, that will not affect anything, because if you just click on the timeline anywhere, it should reset back to the camera's path, so you're alright with that. So I'm gonna drag my text out a bit, make it float up in the air. So now if we scrub along the timeline, it's staying still, but I don't want it too far back. I'm gonna scoot it up a little bit, scale it down as well. So now should do that, but as you can see, it's almost about to touch the text, so you do not want your camera to go right through your text like this, because you want to make it look like the text is solid. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna move my text over a little bit, maybe right there. Where's my camera go through? Camera goes through right there. Okay. Scroll out. We could go down. So now, no, I don't want that. We could go down even more. Why is this so low? There we go. So now we have this. It's just scaling the top of it. So that's good for me, at least. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit this way. So it's you know. And then that should be good. Should be scrubbing along just like this. And it as you can see, it almost touches the font or the text. You don't want that to happen. As I said before, you want this you want this to feel real and solid, even though it's not. So you want to now download the SoaR logo plus Lightroom from the description. Credit to SoaR. I do not own any of this. This is all from SoaR, and just download it, save it in a file or anywhere. Not file. Save it in a folder. So please give credit to SoaR. I did not make any of this. Just a heads up. So I saved mine right here. You just want to click, forgot to mention, you want to click File, Merge, and this will open up this window. You just want to open the SoaR logo plus Lightroom. I'll put a download link in the description. And again, I do not own any of this. This is all from SoaR. And this should pop up. Where is it? This giant SoaR logo and a giant Lightroom, or it's a white little thing. So you want to click on the top one to where it's all highlighted. You just want to get your scaling tool and scale it down, because you don't want this that big. Then you want to bring this down towards your text, somewhere around your text. Let's fix your camera angle again. And so you want this, you try to make the SoaR logo about the size of your text. You don't want it to be larger than your text. You just want to be about the size of your text. Make it go basically on your text, but about the size of your text. So now you want to on the right side, as you can see, the extrude NURBS, all the extrude NURBS 1, 2, and 3. Those are all the SoaR logo components. So you just want to see this little check mark next to the 4 extrude NURBS. You just want to click that to make it an X. And as you can see, the thing's gone. The SoaR logo is gone, but it's the outline's still there, but it won't be seen by the camera. Alright, so if you click the render your preview button right here, As you see, you won't see any of it. It's just, it makes a light shine on your text and all that. And so, go to your project property settings, which is right here, or render settings as it says right here. You make sure this is 1920 by 1080. Frame range, make this all frames, so it should select all your frames. I don't think anything else needs to be changed. Go to your save. Change the format to QuickTime Movie. If you don't have this, download QuickTime. Just Google it and download it from the official Apple website. Make sure it's not some third party. And then you want to click the three dots. And find a spot where you want to save it. I'm going to put it in the same folder. And I'm going to name this finished. So that means I'm done with everything. This is the final product, so that's what I'm going to name it. You don't need to change anything else. I don't think you gotta change anything else in all the other ones either. Yeah, that's it. And so now, if you want to add reflection, you want to go here on your what's it called, shapes. You want to click and hold and spawn in a sphere. Put this, oh god, Control Z that. Put your sphere like right on your text, like right inside of your text. Make sure the sphere engulfs like your whole entire text. Like make sure your sphere takes up everything. And so now you want to go on your materials and you want to scroll down to the very bottom, because the SoaR Lightroom spawned in all these new materials. You want to import your first like your gameplay material, which is the first one that we made. You want to put that on the sphere. You could either just drop it on the sphere or put it over here, either one still works. So now you want to go down to projection. Make sure this is highlighted. Go to projection, click spherical. Now you want to go to tags, cinema 4D tags, and then compositing. And you want to uncheck the first three on the left, which is cast shadows, receive shadows, and seen by camera. That's pretty self-explanatory. And you want to check compositing background. What this does is, what's it called? This basically, it's hard to explain it. Like basically, if like, I don't know how to explain this, but just check that, and if you don't, it should look weird. So yeah, I really don't know how to explain that. So yeah. So now you want to click the second dot on the top on the sphere. You should see it. Just click the second dot twice, so it's like a red light. So now it won't pop up. You just want to click render preview. Now it should do this. You won't notice anything, but in your material list you want to edit the second material and the rest. Make sure the materials that you edit are like the ones with like the black little dot, like right there. These are like more glossier and all that. So I think they just object soft shadow, that's what it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my color of my text, because I'm gonna make this the color of my text. I'm gonna make this resemble or like match up with the background of my gameplay. So I'm gonna pick blue. I think that fits well with this. So I don't like this dark of a blue. I'm gonna make it like a bit brighter. Make the reflection make the reflection brighter than your color. So I'm gonna make my reflection like up here. So as you can see, this is my reflection color and this is my color. As you can see, it's like way brighter, the difference. And you wanna I guess we could keep specular. So now you want to put glow. You don't have to put, it's optional, but what it does is that it does that, but make sure you drag this down like a lot. You don't want this to stick out that much. I put it like around 50 on both, and put luminance if you want. This is the same thing as glow, but it's like a white, like bright light, as you can see. But if you turn down the brightness like around like 6%, and that's what I usually put that at, and you're set. These two, glow and luminance and specular, actually they're all optional. You don't have to do them. Specular just does that. It just makes it like more, I guess you say, brighter or reflectant. I don't know what that does, but yeah. But glow and luminance are all optional. I'm not gonna go into all the other stuff. You're gonna have to explore yourself. So you can X out of this. I'm gonna make a second material, but I'm gonna make this a white one. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna make this a white, like a pure white. Alright, so I'm gonna drag these all to the right, which that makes like a pure white, just FYI. Also, if you drag them all to the left, they all make it like a pure black. And so, oh, I forgot to mention, on the other material, the first one that we made with the blue, on reflection, change the brightness around 75-ish, around, it doesn't have to be exact, but change that around 75. And then on the other material that we're gonna make, this is also optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it for more detail. I'm gonna make this pure white and then put this around 75. Doesn't have to be accurate. I'm gonna take out specular because right now it looks like a chrome. So I'm gonna check this off and makes it pure white. So now I'm gonna put some glow. I don't want too much glow. Turn the inner strength down and obviously the outer strength. God, my mouth is really dry from talking. Alright, so that's good. I'm gonna turn the luminance up a little bit. I'm gonna put it like 8%. No, I'm gonna put that lower. 6%. Alright, so what you want to do is that you want to drag your materials that you made on your motex, which is your text. So I'm gonna put it right here, and you want to put it right on like that. So as you can see, the white one is overlapping the blue one. So you want to drag the blue on top, like on the outside. But now the blue is overlapping the white. So what I'm planning to do is that I want the blue to be on the front and the white on the edges. So it just like makes like a cool effect. But before I do that, I'm gonna click on my motex real quick. I'm gonna click on caps and then make the start and the end fillet cap, both of them. Make sure they're both fillet cap. It makes it look way neater. But the fillet caps are too like big or fat for my thing, so I'm gonna turn them down a little bit. And also I'm gonna spread out the horizontal spacing. These are all optional. This depending on your text. I'm just doing it because my font is like really like not spaced out that well. So now I'm gonna click on the blue material on my motext, or the second material, and I'm gonna put selection. Put this to C1. You could do C2 and all that, but I haven't really explored with that. C1 makes it so like the outermost materials on like the front, and the one under that's like on the edges. So now if we render this, if this pops up, just click OK. It's alright. Should look like that. It looks pretty cool. Go up a little bit more and see it. Render again. And as you can see, that happens. Looks pretty cool to me. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to teach you guys how to do shadow, how to like include shadow to your text, and hope you guys learned something from this. If you did, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more. This has been NiFeR, and peace out.